Good day, panelists. I am Lavi Joy C. Bacongallo. We are the Group 3 researchers from STEM 8A, and we are here to represent our paper entitled Teenage Mothers, a Qualitative Study. To start off, let me have Giselle Mediparini for Chapter 1 Rationale.
Hello, everyone. My name is Giselle Medipurni, and I'll be the one to explain the rationale of the study. This study is significant in the field of medicine, education, and sociology. This study is relevant in the field of medicine because we found the most appropriate way to avoid it with the aid of medical professionals, and it also serves as a form of education for the wider population regarding pregnancy and sexual activities. This research is also linked to sociology because it is a social problem that needs to be addressed, particularly because many teenagers nowadays engage in premarital sex. A teenage mother is completely different from an adult mother. They have significant variations. Aside from age, when it comes to finances, the two obviously differ. Teenage moms have fewer resources due to the fact that they are still students and find it difficult to find jobs, since the majority of them are still under the age of 18. Adult mothers, on the other hand, may work to support their children's needs and they can support the financial needs of their child better than the teenager mom. Everyone knows that becoming a mother is a challenging task, indeed, but becoming a teen mother made it a lot even more challenging. Teenage pregnancy has become rampant in recent years and it is now a national concern. I suppose it's not unusual news for everyone. Majority knows that the number of teen pregnancies is increasing every year. Many teenagers are becoming pregnant, particularly now that we're in quarantine. Next, please. Research dot. Due to the growing number of teenagers giving birth each year, previous research has focused on how to prevent, reduce, and control teenage pregnancy. Nevertheless, the current study would like to explore and focus on the lives of teenage mothers and the adverse effects of teenage pregnancy, as well as the long-term financial implications of teenage childbearing. Next, significance of the study or the purpose of the study. The purpose of this study is to identify a teenage mother's lived experiences by gathering information from past or recent studies, theories, and stories of actual teenage mothers and use them as a tool to raise awareness of the effects of premarital sex and provide proper information and education to people, especially adolescents. By doing so, the researchers hope to raise awareness regarding this important topic and presumably contribute to resolving the Philippines' rising rate of teenage pregnancy cases. That's all.
Good day, panelists. My name is Chad Texon, and along with lovely Joy Bacongallo, I'm here to present the theoretical framework of this study. So, this study is anchored on intersectionality theory proposed by Kay Crenshaw, the theory of reasoned action by Konyak Griffin and the others, and the theory of planned behavior by Ashzen and Fishbian. In this paper, we plan to search for intersections that will illustrate the study's relation to the intersectionality principle, thus seeking the factors that influence the decisions of adolescents as they engage to sexual activities. LJ?
Good day, panelists. I am Lovely Joy C. Bacongallo. The theory of reasoned action was the only theory that accounted for a significant amount of various and unprotected sex in teenage mothers, which aims to explain the connection between attitudes and behavior in human behavior. And it is used to forecast how people will act based on their pre existing behaviors and intentions. The theory of reasoned action has two major contracts: the attitudes and the subjective norms. Applying this theory to teenagers and pregnancy suggests that teenagers weigh the severity of a pregnancy when they close to engage in sexual relations. The theory of planned behavior, a behavior therefore, is the product of an intended action, and the intended action is guided by the individual's attitude toward the behavior. Therefore, teenagers would perceive the severity of a teenage pregnancy for their future life outcomes, and this perception would help guide a teenager's decision making.
Good day, panelists, and I am Natasha Larisma for the review of related literature. And first one is the experience. According to the study of Irfina and others in 2019, the factors influencing a successful transitions to motherhood for adolescents had physical problems related to birth and breastfeeding, psychological well-being, ability to care to their baby, social support, education, economic strain, and healthcare provision. For the challenges, according to the study of Mangili and others in 2017, necessary abilities, appropriate behavior, and maternal identity are required to attain in the maternal role. Physical, psychological, and social and spiritual are the challenges that a teenage mother faced. And for the awareness, according to the study of jobs in 2016, motherhood brings increased responsibilities, social recognition, and sense of purpose for young mothers. Despite the positive aspects of motherhood, participants face challenges that affected their lives. The young mothers indicated they received good support from their mothers, siblings, and close friends, but rarely from the father of their baby and the wider community. And that's all.
Greetings, panelists. I'm Miss Perez and I'm here to discuss the related studies. First, we have Yatse et al. 2020. Their study was about the challenges experienced by teenage mothers in Ghana. The findings show that the challenges experienced by the teenage mothers are interpersonal relationship, survival difficulties, and educational problems. Second, Watts et al. 2015. Their study was about the lived experiences of young women who have experienced early motherhood in Australia. Results show that motherhood brings increased responsibilities, social recognition, and a sense of purpose for young mothers. Lastly, Bandari and Joshi 2016, their study's main objective is to explore the perception and experiences of teenage mothers in teenage pregnancy. According to their findings, almost all responses perceive that teenage mothers or teenage pregnancy are at risk for both mother and baby.
Good day, panelists. I am Razel Adong. We're now to discuss the problem. Statement of the problem. This study was conducted to investigate how teenage mothers face different challenges in different styles. This study's primary respondents were the teenage mothers. The following research questions will give us direction to the study. First question: what are the experiences of the teenage mothers during pregnancy or their live experience during their labor? Second question: what are the challenges encountered by the teenage mothers? We all know that being a teenage mother is not easy. It faces many challenges. Third question: how do teenage mothers cope with those challenges? What did teenage mothers do to overcome those challenges? Fourth question: how do teenage mothers plan to raise their child? What are the plans of a teenage mother in raising her child? Next. Significance of the study or the beneficiaries of this study. For teenage mothers can benefit to this study by means of knowing what other teenage mothers do to cope with the challenges as a teenage mother. For students can gain awareness and also can gain information. For future researchers, they can use this study as their reference. Next slide. Scope and delimitation. The researchers' aim is to identify the lived experiences of teenage mothers and to address the issue of teenage pregnancy. This study is limited to 10 respondents with 15 to 19 years old. The respondents selected came from different places under Cebu City to prevent prejudice and impartial belief. That's all.
Good day, panelists. I'm Geraldine Ann Gutierrez, and I'm going to present the methodology. The research methodology deals with the standardized methodologies used in the study. This discusses the research design, environment, informants, instruments, the collection, and analysis procedure. Research design. This qualitative study utilizes the phenomenological method to investigate the life experiences or phenomena of sensitive or socially complex people. Research environment. This study was conducted in province of Cebu. Research informants. The informants are women who became mothers in their teenage years. Research instruments. The researchers devised 5 questions to be used when